Hello. All right. Good evening, guys. I welcome you all at OLYMP TRADE today's webinar. Today's webinar is very special as we are going to learn a very interesting strategy today, which is both applicable in fixed time as well as forex trading. Hi, Roshan Trader. Good evening. Hi, Baraka. Narayan Das Manikpuri ji. Good evening. Namaskar. Pranam. So today's discussion will be based on the strategy, confrontation strategy, how to use the confrontation strategy in fixed time trading and forex trading. I will also teach you some money management formulas today. Hi Devil, hi Soul Connection, hi Vincent, good evening everyone. I welcome you all at OLYMP Trade's today's webinar. We are discussing the confrontation strategy today. If you are having the advanced and expert status on the platform, the confrontation strategy will be available for you, pre-designed. You don't have to make any changes, you just have to start using it. Hi Mike. Okay, so let us start discussing about this strategy then. Right now I have applied some other strategy, let me remove it. Okay, now we will go in the trading strategy section. In the trading strategy section you will find the confrontation strategy. So confrontation strategy is most suitable for those who want to avoid spending hours in search of a favorable signal. It relies on the bull's power, bear's power oscillator and the parabolic SAR indicator. Remember to watch the video. Later on you can watch the video for revision purposes. Right now in this webinar we are going to discuss in detail how to use the strategy. So two major oscillators we'll be using here, the bear's power and the bull's power and the parabolic. According to the strategy, we do have an entry right now in the AUD JPY currency pair. So I am placing a trade in the downward direction for 2 minutes. Now the reason for the entry here is that the parabolic has shifted. The parabolic has shifted on the top of the candle. Both the bear's power and the bull's power oscillators are indicating below the zero level. So this is a signal for a downside trade. Now the trade duration, the ideal trade duration should be somewhere between 1 to 3 minutes. Hi Daniel, I suggest you contact the support department, and if you have the expert and advanced status on the platform, please book a one-on-one consultation and maybe there will be a promo code waiting for you. Good evening everyone. Hello Dinesh, hello Adil. Hi Carlos. Okay, so right now we have entered into one trade for 20 USD. Guys, I will be also teaching you a very effective money management formula today. Most of you would have already heard about it. We call it the martingale formula. Okay, most of you guys would have already heard about it. We call it the martingale formula. So the martingale formula, it is a money management technique where even if you are not having much accuracy, you can be on the profitable side, guys. So how to use this formula? For example, let's say that you are having a capital of, let's pick an ideal capital of 500 USD. Okay. Now with a capital of 500 USD, guys, if I tell you that you are having 8 chances to make one profitable trade. Out of 8, you will only have to win one trade. Now this may sound very easy, and it is actually very easy, but the challenging task will be here to stick to the martingale amounts, stick to the steps. So you should start like this: 1. If you win the trade here, then you should continue with 1. If you win, again continue with 1. If you lose here, the next trade should be for 1.5. If you win this one, again return back to 1. If you lost this, then again 1.5. If you lose this, then 3. If you lose this, then 7. If you lose this, then 16. If you win here, again return back to 1. So after every successful trade, you always have to return back to the base amount, which is $1. Okay. So this is how you can use the martingale technique. Hi Raj, I am fine, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for your loss. Cricket highlights best. You can use the martingale to make the recovery. So this is how you can use the martingale. You can design the martingale based upon how much capital you are having with you. For example, if you first place the trade for 5, if you lose this, then make it 10. If you lose this, then 20. If you lose this, then 50. If you lose this, then maybe 120. If you win here, again return back to 5. Your overall situation will be profitable. So try to use this martingale technique. For example, let us have a live demonstration of the martingale formula. The previous trade we entered for 20 USD and we lost it. The next trade I will be making for 50 USD. Let us try to find another entry using the confrontation strategy, guys. Okay, so here also we have an entry in gold. I'm making a trade for 2 minutes. We can see that the bull's power and the bear's power, both the oscillators are above the zero line. The parabolic has shifted long before, and there is a good green candle here. So guys, we have won this trade, and this is how the martingale works. The previous trade we lost for 20 USD. If we win this trade, the profit would be 45 USD. So the previous loss will also be recovered, and we will also earn 25 USD overall. Okay, which strategy is better? See, guys, there are hundreds of strategies available for you, hundreds of combinations you can make from the indicators and oscillators. It depends with which strategy you are most comfortable with. For example, when I trade, I only use the parabolic SAR. It gives me the best results. I have made certain rules and regulations for the parabolic SAR, and I use the martingale technique, and I am always profitable. So we won this trade. Now let us return back to the base amount, which is 20 USD. Yes, originally I am from India. Okay, here also we have an entry in basic dollar index. So a trade for 2 minutes on the downside, the parabolic has shifted. Both the bull's power and bear's power oscillator is indicating below the zero line. So a trade in basic dollar index in the downward direction for 2 minutes, 20 USD. See guys, I do not recommend you to trade along with me on the webinar. However, you can, but please keep the amounts low and do not copy my amounts, because I have a much bigger capital. Right now we have entered a trade, the basic dollar index in the downward direction. We are winning the trade very comfortably. If we win this trade, again we will continue with the same amount. If we lose the trade, in the next trade we will increase the amount and use the martingale process. Let us wait for the results here. Guys, if you are able to find any entry using the confrontation strategy, please feel free to mention in the live chat. If you have any doubts, please feel free to mention in the live chat. Or if you want to discuss anything else, please free to mention in the live chat, please. Sometimes it also might happen that you lose the trade in the very last second. In such a case, you don't have to feel demotivated, don't be disappointed. Just stick to the money management formula which you are supposed to use in order to be profitable all the time. So we have won this trade now. Overall profit now is 25 plus 18, 43 USD. The next trade again we will do for $20. Hi Rajat, my name is Himanshu Kapoor. I am hosting the today's webinar. Guys, I am very sorry for the inconveniences you have faced due to the deposit and withdrawal delays. I suggest you all today in this webinar that the best deposit and withdrawal method is the USDT. Guys, USDT deposits and withdrawals are very quick. Even I am amazed to see how quickly the deposits and withdrawals get replenished. So try to switch to the USDT now. Okay, and if you want, you can personally email me. My email is h.kapoor@olymptrade.com. I would try my best to provide you with something on your first USDT deposit. If you are willing to make the deposit, contact the support department. If you are having the expert and advanced status, contact the support department. Book one-on-one consultation with the expert. So on your first USDT deposit, I'll try to give you some exciting offer. Let us find another entry. In gold asset, we might have a downside entry now because see, in the Heikin and in the Japanese candlesticks, whenever the candlestick is changing the color, for example, we can see here that the price was going in the upward direction. Now there was a rejection, a doji candle appeared. The buyers are appearing weak here. So for a very short duration, we can enter into a downside trade. However, according to the confrontation strategy, we do not have an entry now. Rajat, I suggest you contact the support department. However, I can tell you the simple rules of the platform. Do not make more than one account. Do not use third-party deposit methods. Do not use any bot for trading. USDT doesn't have any problems. Cricket highlights best. You should contact the support department for once and clear all your doubts. I recommend you all to use the USDT for deposits and withdrawals, as it is very quick. So we have this entry which is going now live. Gold, still 1 minute is left. Let us see what the result is. Based upon the result of this trade, we will make the next trade. If we win this trade, we will continue with the same amount. If we lose this trade, then we will change the amount, increase the amount, use the martingale process. Very quick, Rajat. I mean, you will never face delays using the USDT. Within a few hours, I would say always you will get the deposits and the withdrawals. So the gold is very volatile as of now. Feeling like a roller coaster ride here. Let us wait for the results, then we will enter into the next trade. Technically speaking, it should go down for the next few minutes, but you never know. Okay, so we won this trade. The overall profit now is 43 plus 18, comes out to be 61 USD. Let us try to find another entry. Now let us use the confrontation strategy. In Bitcoin also, I think we have an entry for a downside trade. However, the parabolic has not shifted yet, but the bull's power and bear's power, both of them are indicating in the downward direction. Thank you so much, Narayan ji. I wish you all the best. Nitin, you can copy the trades, but I suggest you do not copy the amount. Make trades for smaller amount based upon your capital, and I would say that go with the bare minimum amount, and do not use the martingale up to more than 3 to 4 chances. So this is the fourth trade of the day. We have entered in Bitcoin. Let us wait for the result of this trade. After the result of this trade, we will decide upon the amount for the next trade. Meanwhile, guys, if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask in the live chat. Please feel free to share anything, ask anything. If you have a trade entry in your mind, if you are studying something on the chart that you want to discuss, please feel free to share the entries as well. Okay, I don't think that we are going to win this trade. Now let us move to the second step of the martingale, guys. Second step. Okay, let's wait for this trade. Meanwhile, let us try to find an entry. Guys, in silver, we do have an opportunity for a quick downside trade. 1 minute downside trade. The parabolic has shifted here. This is the second step of the martingale. See, whenever the price is going in a certain direction, you might find small retracement, small corrections. And to find those, the best indicator is parabolic. So I think we might win this trade. Then again, we will come back to the base amount, which is 20. So we won this trade. Again, now we will return back to the original amount, which is 20 USD, the base amount here. Also, this is appearing to be a Maru Bozu candle. So I will again try a trade in the similar direction, guys. According to the price action, if there is a Maru Bozu candle on the chart, most likely the color of the next candle would also be the same. So again, another trade in silver, downside, 1 minute duration. Vincent, I would suggest you contact the support department. So the price action suggested the trade here and we won this trade as well. Again, one more trade I would try here for 5 minutes in the downward direction according to the confrontation strategy. Meanwhile, again let us try to find some more trades. In gold also we have an entry, downside trade for 5 minutes. So two trades are going on right now. Bitcoin also downside trade for 5 minutes. Okay guys, let us wait for these trades to close. Meanwhile, I am now ready for all your doubts and questions. Please feel free to ask in the live chat. We are using the confrontation strategy. My email is h.kapoor@olymptrade.com, Vincent. h.kapoor. Guys, so three trades are going live right now. We are winning two out of those three trades. Let us wait for all the three trades to close. Let us look at the history. So as of now, how much trades did we make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 trades. Out of those 7 trades, we managed to win 5 and lost 2. And 3 trades right now are going live. Raj, I suggest you contact the support department once. Also, from the next time, try to switch on to the USDT. Cricket highlights best. Compounding is wrong. Can you please elaborate? Let us wait for these three trades to close. Meanwhile, guys, if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. If you want to share any entries, please feel free to suggest. If you want to discuss anything, please feel free in the live chat. Mohammed Ziauddin ji, how are you? Long time no see. Mm-hmm. Sure, I will again repeat it. Raj Trader, please specify your account ID in the live chat. Nathan Thakur, you can use the UPI as well, but I suggest you to switch on to the USDT since it is the best method for deposits and withdrawals. Quickest as well. Okay, so we have won the trade in silver. Most likely we will win the trade in gold as well. And one trade is not going in our favor as of now, which is the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has also displayed a Marubozu candle here. So next candle most likely should be of the same color. So I am now entering into an upside trade here for 1 minute. I also have a risk-free trade available. So this might be the best opportunity here to make use of it. One trade I have entered into the downward direction to counter the risk, counter the loss here. This is how you can use the risk-free trades as well. Profitability percentage depends upon a lot of factors, but I think it should be the same. It also depends on your status. Cricket highlights best. You must understand that trading is different from gambling. If you will do trading like gambling, you will not get favorable results. So right now, two entries in Bitcoin, one in the upward direction, one in the downward direction. We are winning the downward direction trade now, and it is a risk-free trade. So the risk is eliminated, and the overall situation now is profitable, perfect. So let us see, out of 15 trades, we managed to win 11 trades and lost only 2 out of them. One, two, three, four. Only 4 trades we lost. So guys, this is how you can use the confrontation strategy. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask in the live chat, guys. I will be answering all your questions. Will be helping you out with everything. If you want to discuss about any other indicator, any other oscillator maybe, we can discuss about that. Also, forex entries, my 2 forex trades are going on right now. In Asia Composite Index, I think I might exit from this trade since I am earning the desirable profit here. So I will switch my stop loss here to 60%. Yeah, 60% applied. So my $600 profit is secured here. These trades are going on right now, so I will leave them as it is. Guys, if you are having advanced and expert status and still you haven't attended any one-on-one consultations with the expert, I would request you to contact the support department and have a session booked for you. Anonymous Daniel, how to get risk-free trades? You can get the risk-free trades by completing the daily tasks, by progressing yourself in the trader's way as a reward. How to use the parabolic indicator? Sure. Okay. The parabolic indicator is a trend indicator. It will indicate you as to when the price is going to change its direction. Whenever the price is going down, you will find the dot in the upward direction of the candle. Whenever the price is going up, you will find the dot in the downward direction of the candle. So whenever the parabolic dot is changing its position, guys, whenever it is changing its position, at that point you have to make the trade. Okay, see here, when the dot shifted on the top of the candle, when the dot shifted on the top of the candle, at this point you could have entered into a downside trade. 1 minute chart duration, the trade duration from 1 to 3 minutes. And whenever the dot is shifting on the below of the candle, here you can make a upside trade. This is how you can use the parabolic. Is it clear, Rajat? Nitin, can you please elaborate what difficulty are you facing in the stream? I agree with you, cricket highlights best. Can I please know your name? You should start from around 500 USDT. Bollinger Bands. Okay. We will soon be coming with another webinar where we will be talking about Bollinger Bands in detail. Let me talk about the Bollinger Bands in brief. So whenever the price is going out of the band here, and as soon as another candle closes inside the band, that is entry point. I think we might get an entry in Asia Composite Index. Let us try to make a trade here. If this red candle closes inside the band, then I will be entering into a downward direction trade for 2 minutes. See here, the price went outside the band, a candle closed inside, then upward direction trade. Again, candle closed inside, downward direction trade. This is how you can make the trade. I think we might get an entry here. So a 2 minutes entry in Asia Composite Index in downward direction. Not tomorrow, Nitin. Next Friday, same time again. So if we win this trade, then I will continue with the same amount. If we lose this, then we will use the martingale. Mohit. Okay, Mohit. How many chances do you think would be enough for you to make one successful trade? What do you think? Didn't get you, Mohit. Three chances are you telling me? Okay, guys, we won this trade. So this is how to use the Bollinger Bands. The parabolic has also shifted, so I will again try another trade for 1 minute in the downward direction. Guys, if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask in the live chat. Hi Ravi, you should simply go in the withdrawal section and place a withdrawal request. Another 10 minutes, Nitin. Yeah, hi Nikhil, how many trades will you do daily? I try to make around 2 to 5% of my capital daily profit. The number of trades are not fixed, however. So we won this trade as well. Let us now look at the history. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Out of 14 trades, we managed to win 10 trades and only lost 4 trades. Maximum withdrawal I took was for 15,000 USDT and it reached my crypto e-wallet in 2 hours. Prince Anmol, I am very sorry about the inconvenience which you have faced. Please contact the support department, buddy. Candlestick के बारे में explain करिए. Mohammed Ziauddin ji, I remember I had a few sessions with you. So if you are still having the expert of advanced status, please book one-on-one consultation. Contact the support department and we will discuss about the candlesticks. Cricket highlights best. Mohit, please remember whenever you have earned a good amount of profit on your capital, try to separate the profit amount from the capital and then smartly trade. You have to take smart decisions. Okay guys, just a small request. If you liked the webinar, I request you all to rate today's webinar on the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not satisfied with the webinar and 10 being the most satisfied. So kindly rate the webinar in the live chat. Thank you so much, Narayanji. You are welcome. Kindly rate the webinar on the scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not satisfied, 10 being very much satisfied. Perfect, guys. Thank you so much for your kind reviews, and I will try my level best to bring more value to your trading, to guide you, to teach you how to be a profitable trader. We'll see you next week, next Friday, 6:30 p.m. same time. You can contact me. I have shared my email ID in this webinar. Later on, you can again rewatch it for the email ID. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, Madhav Rider, if you are having the export or advanced status, contact the support department and have a one-on-one session. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining. All the very best. Take care. We'll see you next week. It was my pleasure conducting this webinar for you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.